Well, let's see if we can find some money on this cold, horrid day.
Wait. Matron, take them away.
And a warm welcome to one and all. First time here. Scruff, the big fella, trying to put trading in the real world. And sitting next to me is the little tinky winky person, Winky, because she's only about that big.
Yeah.
Tiny wee thing. She is. She might be a tiny wee thing, which has got a gob like Time Mouth because it never shuts up all the time. But that's a story for another day.
Yeah,
I've already had a mega rant this morning because of dickheads. And why not? Well, I'm old. Like a rant. Sometimes hard truths need to be said. And that was kind of what the rant was this morning with some of the guys in the squad. Now, I'm not going to make any apologies for it. Definitely not. But what I'm going to say is very simple, and it's apt to the general public as well. If you're going into the markets, it's on you. It's always on you. You press that button, you take ownership of it. And if you can't, you haven't earned the right to trade because you're trading from a point of fear and a point of gambling. That's something I never do. That's why the failure rate of this industry is so high. I have an excellent strike rate because I don't gamble. I'm very frugal with my trades. I get in, I get paid, I run away. Why? Because the market is better than me. It always has been and it always will be. And I know what my limitations are. I know what my pain and pleasure thresholds are. And until you figure that out, you're always going to be a loser. So just something to bear in mind when you go to the markets. And today is a very dangerous day because there's a lot of news. And my theory on it's very simple. If I don't understand it, I don't trade it. It's that simple. You know, I trade aftermath because at least then I can see the data. I can see what's going on. Now we've got a small window of opportunity for the next 2 hours because there is a news event at noon. It's just gone 10 o'clock and I'm about to look into the markets. Now, I've already gave a heads up to the guys in the squad as to what I'm looking at. If you bear with me, I'll show you. Down here, I put the strengths in every morning so they can see what's going on, work out what the currency baskets are, etc. I do that each morning for them. I just pull down, you can see that one is today's, and as you can see, this is the basket. There's nothing much showing today, and the market of choice for me was Euro JPY. I always look at cable, etc., which is why I then take it over into a buyer sheet, and I've just done this. I've already completed the DAX that I gave the heads up on earlier on. The strength that pulled out the Euro JPY, it's telling me to buy it, but it's telling me it's not very good at this moment in time. And then out of these two, well, we've got the Euro telling me to wait, and I've got cable saying it's pretty much ready to go. All right. So that's the breakdown of this. Now, if I look deeper into it, I can see the pound is relatively strong. The US is mid-ground. What's been the change? Well, the US is surging up and this not so much. So what that tells me is movement. That's all I'm looking for. Then I'll break it down and I've come to the conclusion I'm going to look to sell it for the next hour. All right. That's what this is all about. And as you can see, there's the one from the DAX, which is completed. Told me to sell it at 9 o'clock, and that job has already been done. Okay, that is there. So let me now look at this. See where we are. There's the trade of the DAX. I could have held it on for a bit more, but I like to give it a bit of a buffer zone. We drop it over onto this. What we're looking at here is a surge up against this. Come out to the hourly. Let's have a look at the hourly, see what it has to say. And sure enough, there is the big drop and there is the sell coming in. So I'm quite happy with that. So we need a little bit of motion on this. So just going to mark this out quickly for you guys. So you can see that that drop started there, got down to there. I'm looking for a continuation movement. So we've got a 23. We're in this zone here. Okay, so that 23 can be a good area of attraction. Just there. Got another one above it. So what we've done is we've locked the price inside two areas. So we've got our main trading arena, which is this upwards up to there, and then we've got a tighter one here, which, yeah, it's starting to pop in. So now we're going to do a little fib within a fib to see if I've got an entry point. So from there up to there, well, there's my 23. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to edge that up onto that to give me a point of attraction. Okay, easy. And then somewhere around this area up to about here, I'm going to look to sell it. Nice, simple way of doing things. Okay. And then drop it down into a 5 minute. See where we are. There's the push. If I do a count back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's possibly down here somewhere. Let's have a, just want to check something a second, guys. Just want to have a quick look at something. Well, it's starting to roll. Maybe 358 here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. So we've got an area of attraction here. So I'm going to drop an order onto that one. Just bear with me. I want to be in and out of this quick. 10 pips will do me. So there. Oops. It's better. There we go. Put that there. And the other one, 360. I'm going to edge that up to 360. Just on this little bit here. This is the area where I'm interested in. So I'm going to follow that price up to there till I get tagged in. Then I'll put staging points. Punch this up a little bit. Because this is my main arena here. So there, and then stage up to that yellow line if I need to come back. But like I say, I'm going to be pretty conservative with this because there's a news event at 12 and I don't want to particularly be in it. So I want this done within the next hour. Catch you in a bit. Okay, guys, job's done. Nice simple execution. Get me my 10 pips, which is all I wanted because I was going to be conservative as I was breaking this down. And as you can see, got nothing running, got no orders left, and I am now out clean for the rest of the day. So that's 100 quid this morning just by working, which is well documented in the Discord. And why am I just got out? Well, if this hadn't have finished within the next 15, 20 minutes, I'd have killed it off anyway. And I'll tell you why. Because we're about to go into a huge news event at 12 o'clock. Then there's another one at 1:30. If I'm on the wrong side of the trade, I'm going to know about it, and I'm going to know about it really quickly. It's not something I want to do. All right. So when I'm day trading, all I want to do is just get in, get out, reset, have a look at the next hour. There's something there. Get in, get out, reset, have a look at the next hour. Get in, get out, reset. But all I'm doing all the time is banking money. So if one of those resets goes wrong, I've already got the money banked. That can pay it off. So that helps me, helps up here. But the other side of it is, as soon as I'm paid, I quit. You know, I don't want to be a martyr, and I don't want to be a slave to the machine. I love my job, I love the screens, and I like being around the screens, and I can quite easily sit here for hours on end, and I do, as you see. But I know when to get out of the markets. And now is the time to get out. News is coming. Don't understand it. Don't care. Stay away from it. See what it's got up to. Then I'll trade it. But I ain't going to second guess something I don't know about. So there you go, guys. Just another quick video. These videos are really just to show consistency. I do it day in, day out, and you can always track them. You know, you can see my results, and it's a rolling 24 hours. So what I did yesterday normally shows up today. So you go, oh, I saw that yesterday. Oh, it's still there. Bloody hell. Consistent. And you're right, I am. And why? Because it's my job. Treat it like a job. It'll pay as a job. So I'm going to go get myself another coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee, and trust me, he does. And I'm going to sit out of the markets now for the next maybe couple of hours. Just enjoy, have a bit of a sing-song, do my journals, talk to the guys in the Discord, and have a peaceful afternoon. Simple as that. So if you want to speak to me, I'm very easy found. You find all my contact details down in the description below. If you want to support the channel, you'll also see the merch shelf, which is Joanne's little business. It's all Forex stuff, you know, mugs and t-shirts, etc. It's pretty much free delivery worldwide, unless you live in the darkest corner. But even then, it's peanuts. And she's kept the prices pretty low. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed. But above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.